Hi, I'm Krista Smith. Welcome to the Toronto International Film Festival. Hi, I'm Krista Smith, and I'm sitting down with Alfonso Cuarón, who is the director and writer of Gravity. This film has just kind of exploded between Venice and Toronto for you. I mean, it started early as the first screening, and it's just steamrolled. And I myself have just come from it minutes ago. We were talking about the choice to use 3D, obviously the movie's in space. The first question I have is kind of more of an emotional question. Sandra Bullock, was she always the person, the actress that you saw in this part to play this, to be the Ryan, to be the female lead?
Well, so the process was a very long process. So to make the film took 4.5 years. So the whole first part of the process was just about developing technologies. You know, and we have informal conversations with a lot of people. But it was not until I met with Sandra that I knew, the first time I sat with her, I knew that I had a partner in this one. And I said a partner because she was almost like a co-creator with me. You know, because we didn't talk about space, we didn't talk about action scenes. The only thing we talked, that first conversation, was about themes. You know, the film is about adversities and the possible outcome as rebirth. And it was something that was very fresh in my life and in her life, so we connected thematically immediately. And then the rest of the work was how we were going to honor those themes based upon our own experiences and convey that in a dramatic arc.
I can't even begin to comprehend how you actually made this movie and what that experience must have been like for the actors. But when you're watching it, you don't even think about that. You're just you're in it with them.
But I'm so pleased that you connected with the thematic, and now, particularly now that you're fresh of seeing the film, and that what you get, you know, when you're coming out of it is the thematic element of the film, rather than just the technical aspect that should be in many ways irrelevant. It's cool, but should be irrelevant.
Cool. It's almost a backdrop.
But I'm really pleased to hear that.
And what about Clooney? Was he someone, once you had gotten Sandra on board, was he your first choice for that as well?
Oh, well, it was pretty much my dream. I mean, I guess that early on when there was talks and stuff, all this long process, at some point when we thought we were going to go, but he was not available, so we started just, you know, we kept on developing this thing. And then it was so great that the timing just worked so perfectly. And when I told George about this, part of the thing was, okay, Sandy's doing it, so everything was like a perfect scenario. And you know, you're working with George, you're working not only with an amazing actor, you're working with an amazing director, with an amazing writer, an amazing producer, who also is an amazing person. Meaning that he has all this knowledge, and he's not trying to impose it, but he's there all the time, just lending a hand if you need it.
It's great. Well, congratulations. It's great to meet you.